Back in the day, it was only mass-produced wine that you could buy at your local grocery store or your gas station that came with a twist-off cap. But the wine world is changing, and today we are going to debate capped versus corked. Stay tuned. For hot topics in wine and hashtag wine life videos, subscribe to this channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video every week. Hi everyone, I'm Val from Val and Vino. Back in the day, it was only mass-produced wines that you could buy at the grocery store or at the gas station that came with a twist-off cap. You know which ones I'm talking about. But the wine world is changing, and today, winemakers are increasingly leaning towards twist-off caps for various types of wine. And today, we are going to debate capped versus corked. Corked. Wine corks are the traditional method of sealing a bottle of wine. The holes in the cork allow tiny amounts of air to enter the bottle, and this smooths out the tannins in wines. This is especially desirable in red wines that creates for a smoother, more velvety finish to the wine. It is especially desirable if you are aging a wine to have a corked bottle so that a little bit of air can get into the wine. You also want to store corked bottles on their side so that the cork doesn't dry out. But there's also some psychology to uncorking a bottle of wine. For many people, it's like a ritual. For me, uncorking a bottle at the end of the day signals that the day is done, that it's time to unplug, uncork, and unwind. And it helps me to mentally realize that I'm not working anymore, that the day is done, it's time to relax and enjoy life. Capped. Let's be honest, plenty of us remember back in the day where there was this certain mass-produced wine that you could get at your local gas station or grocery store, and it was guaranteed to give you the worst hangover of your life. A hangover that felt like you'd been hit by an entire bag of hammers. And it came with a twist-off cap. You know which wine I'm talking about. So for many of us that remember that wine or had that hangover experience, a twist-off cap might be a little hard to accept in this day and age. But increasingly, winemakers are turning to a twist-off cap for certain varieties of wine. Unlike a cork, the twist-off cap doesn't allow for air to get into the wine bottle. It completely seals the wine bottle. And that's especially desirable if you want to keep the wine tasting fresh and crisp. Wines like Sauvignon Blanc, Pinot Grigio. It prevents air from getting in there into the bottle, so when you drink it, it still has that refreshing flavor to it. On the other hand, wine bottles with a twist-off cap are not meant to be aged. So they're meant to be consumed while they are young, which means immediately, and not stored in your wine cellar. And while there's not the ceremony that there is with uncorking a bottle of wine, I can twist off this wine cap in about 2 seconds and pour this wine and be consuming it a lot quicker than a corked bottle. As always, the bottom line is you decide, corked or capped. What do you think about the great wine topper debate? Let me know in the comments below. Do you prefer corked or will you accept capped? As always, stay tuned for more wine life videos. In the weeks to come, I post a new one every week. Until then, cheers.